Yeah. Hello guys, how are you all? Is my audio is audible? Let me know. आवाज आ रही है सबको? You can give me answer yes or no. Yeah.
Yes, Mukesh, it's audible.
Okay, great. So before starting, I just need to discuss that which language you all are comfortable. Like it's in English or we can go in Hindi also. Just to get the confirmation. So we will start the session. Bengali, I don't know that much, but
Yeah, yeah, I'm also from AP, Mukesh. So English is comfortable to all. Like,
okay, so like few of them is from like foreign country, so I think I need to go with English. Meanwhile, the answer I can give in Hindi, so that everybody can get comfortable in the workshop part. Okay, so let's start. Uh, Let me share my screen. Okay, I think it's visible. Great. Let me hide everything. Okay, that is also done. 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 Okay, so I think it's visible to everybody. Yeah. Mm, Okay, so once again, welcome all to get time, and I think hope this term is very trendy. Lots of students have already learned lots of things. Maybe some of them are doing bug hunting parallelly, but it's all about I have taken this session to get more in depth how to learn, how to start, and at what time you got frustrated at certain part. Like I'm also do some bug hunting, so at a certain point it goes peak, we didn't get any vulnerabilities, no bug. If even if you are getting bugs, it goes to duplicate also, so we didn't get any bounty. So how we can set up a mindset, how we can deal with the frustration part, how to start if somebody is totally beginner. Okay, everything we will discuss one by one. Okay, so just I need to know that anybody already doing bug hunting parallelly. कोई already कर रहा है bug hunting or started? Anybody? Like any website. It's not that we have to go. Lots of platforms are available. So anybody is doing bug hunting? No one? I didn't get any answer yet. No one? Okay, I got one. Nazim is doing bug hunting. Okay. Which platform you are using? Any bug crowd, hacker one, integrity, or open bug bounty, something like that, or you are doing some private program, or maybe somebody is doing freelancing also. So lots of options are available. We will also discuss that thing in detail. But I got only one person who's doing little bit, so we will take some experience from him also to see that how he is doing, how is dealing with that part. Okay, so I just taken a be focused, patience, more creative, and alert, because in security industry we have lots of new technologies coming. So we are not now restricted with the web application only. We have different platforms where we can find bugs and submit. We have lots of vulnerability disclosure programs is going on, and they are not only accepting the web application bugs, they are also accepting mobile apps, APIs, IoT devices, or if they have some hardware products, they will also accept if they we found some bugs. Okay, so we will discuss that future scope also in bug bounty, and let's move. So first thing, come everybody's in mind, like if you are doing bug hunting, we will get lots of money. Okay, so that's correct thing. Of course, we will get lots of money. Some of my friends are earning more than $2,300 per monthly basis. But to reach at that level, they have done lots of hard work in past years, like 3 years, 4 years. They have, initially start we have struggled lots of, because firstly we didn't know that how to find a bug, how to initiate. We will see lots of POCs or lots of results and walkthroughs or blogs of others, that how they are finding. But the same thing when we are doing on some website and platform, we got confused. Like this is the real bug is or not? How we can submit? How we can identify? and which category we will put this bug, maybe P1, P2, or P3, or any other severity part. So these are the questions comes into our mind when we are doing. Okay, we discuss with friend, even we don't know that it's actually, and when we submit, we don't know what will be the format we have to submit, what are the initial steps we have to put. Okay, how to put POC that thing is there. Okay, so these are the questions comes into your mind also. Let me know, yes or no. Apart from money, of course, the last goal is the get a money, but before that, anybody is struggling? If you have tried, just give me a answer, yes or no, in chat. No one. Okay. Uh, no one have tried. Okay, no problem is there. I think everybody is totally fresh. So yeah, of course, the main goal is that we have to earn money. Apart from doing a job, we can also do bug hunting as a freelance or as a part time. After coming to office, you also can do. You can invest 2 or 3, hours for bug hunting on a daily basis. It will just refresh your skills, what you are, learning, and enhance your hacking skills also. Okay, so a little bit about myself, you can say. So I'm currently working in ASM technology as a security consultant, and parallelly I do some workshops and webinars. Also give awareness trainings in security and cloud security part. So you can connect with me on any social media platform. I'm available for guidance, for mentorship, and anything if you need any help in future. Okay, guys. So moving further, then we have okay. So first thing is come in your mind that how to start, what is need is there. Okay, if you're totally fresher, maybe somebody is right now in college, somebody just have passed 12th class, because I got lots of DMs on Instagram that they have just passed out 12 and they want to become a hacker, they want to become cybersecurity expert, but they don't know how to start, what are the things we need to learn. Correct, these other things comes when we starting on a hunting perspective. The things will little bit change, as we have to invest lots of time to find bugs and understand the different technologies we are working on. Okay, because nowadays websites, we have lots of different technologies are available. If you are developing application, it can be run on a mobile app, iOS app, cloud application, some hybrid platform also. So same application can run in multiple different environment, and for different environment, we have to learn different type of techniques to find bugs. Okay, so for that we required some weapons, we required some willpower to continue, and motivation is more needed in this part apart from money, because money will be not your end goal to earn, because at a time when we grow, money will come easily. You can get a job, you can get hunting, so it's not a part of particularly money you should make as a goal, that if I am entering into the bug hunting or bug bounty program, so I just earn money. No, at certain point there will be a time we didn't get any kind of bugs in weeks or maybe months also, or if you are getting, they go duplicate also. So you got demotivated, like I am not earning any money, what should I do, what should I not do. Okay, so simplicity is that we required a system. A normal configuration system is good with having a good internet. That's enough to start bug hunting. And of course, to performing hunting, we need to learn lots of things that I will tell you in the upcoming slide. And motivation should be, eager to learn new things. Curiosity should be there. It's not about, earning money. It will be the last goal. If I start today bug bounty, maybe I can get a bug. We can submit, but maybe there is a chance that it will go as duplicate, because the platforms that we have in that, others hackers or other security researchers also doing the hunting at the same time. So priority is that in bug bounty, that first come first serve. That is funda we follow. Just like in data structure, we learn different algorithms. So we have FIFO, that is first come first out. So whenever a person submit, it can go at the bug bounty with the first person who has just recently submitted. If you got any new program on the bug bounty platform, So that's things we have to do. That's why I told that the first slide we have to be alert in that case with new technologies and what kind of new bugs is coming. Okay, guys. So moving further, now understand what is bug hunting is. If we talk as a technical perspective, we do a job we have in organization and offices that we call as a software tester or testing engineer who just test the applications, hardware products, and find bugs to improve it before it launch to the market. In the same case, we have softwares also. So in that, when we are doing the in-house production or in developing the application, we do rigorous testing about the application, that it is working properly or not, the functionality is good or not, it will performs in a load balances or not. Okay, so that is the thing we do, but that is a part of job is called as a software tester. Okay, a software tester and an analyst. But that is little bit different when we comes into the bug hunting. It's little bit about the software testing is not limited that particular part. We have a very broader things, and there comes the cybersecurity place. Okay, because we are hunting in three different perspective. The first is the black hat perspective, or we can go with the gray hat. That is we call the type of testing in which we have black box testing, white box testing, and gray box testing. Okay, what software tester do? It will just check the flow of application, flow of performance, and some error is with that thing. It will not check in perspective of integrity and privacy of a data. Okay, nowadays we are getting lots of automation tools that we can use with the help of AI and ML. We can integrate that thing. Okay, so hunting is related to anything you are finding a bug or error. Okay, that is called a bug hunting. While bug bounty is a program or it's a organization who give open challenge to everybody that they can come perform testing on their platform, on their software or on their hardware product, and if they find bugs, you will get some bounty as a token. Okay. So that kind of thing is called bounty, bug bounty. So bug hunting is a different thing that we also do in our offices, just like we are working as a pen tester job or as a VAPT analyst job or as a security analyst as a fresher level jobs. These are the entry level jobs that we have in cybersecurity that we do. So in that we have a set of prices already set when we are taking a project of VAPT, that is vulnerability and pen testing projects. Okay, while bug bounty is an open challenge, so anybody can come, participate, and find bugs, and then can submit. So whoever the first person who find particular bug, they will got the bug bounty. Or if there is some rules and regulation, we have to follow. So here you can also see the specific rules, and of course the scope is limited in bug bounty. Remember that thing. Okay. If you go in a black hat mindset as a black hat hacker, so there is a no limitation is there in that case. So that will be become totally illegal. If you have to down the organization, we have to shut down their services. There will be some personal ego or aggression will be there in that case. So that is totally different. So these are the very minor changes we have in terms of mindset, what you want to do and what not to do. Okay. So that's the thing. Now, if you see the difference between bug hunting and bug bounty, so you can read this, thing. I just taken a copy from internet and then I'm giving you. Okay. So bug hunting, everybody do. Bug bounty is related to a specific limited scope, and after completing that, we will gonna get some, bounty or some money as a token of appreciation. That's anything is called as bounty programs. Now we have lots of different programs available. Famous, everybody I think know, Bug Crowd, HackerOne, Integrity. Okay, yes, we hack, Open Bug Bounty platforms. So these are the part, and in that also you will get some private programs also. If you reach at certain level or your consistency is very good, finding bugs. Okay, so in that case you will also get some private bounties. Okay, so till here I think it's now clear the difference between bug hunting and bug bounty. So anybody have any question or query? Let me know. Just you can type in chat or you can unmute yourself and then ask in the part. Yeah. Anybody have? All good? Okay. So let's move further. Okay, so for freshers, how to start? Can we learn languages? Can we start developing and then do hacking, or we can directly start hacking, or we just start to learn tools like Bubsuit, Postman, AMAS, Nmap, or we just follow POC and then perform the testing, or we do start first practice. Like this kind of questions comes into your mind particularly, that what will be the roadmap, what will be the initial start to get into the in-depth about this approach. So in a bug bounty, generally we start from the first interface is called the web. If you want to hack any organization, the first interface or the portal will be the website through which you search and identify that what kind of services, what kind of product, or what kind of market area they are dealing with. So you will do some recon or information gathering on website part, finding IP address, DNS, subdomain techniques, and then you can move into the in-depth finding the server side vulnerabilities. Okay, like finding remote code execution, IDOR vulnerability, injection attacks. That the way you can go. Okay, then you maybe jump into the networking part. In that you will get some remote server access. There you can perform some code execution to dump database or some files or some sensitive information. So that's how the pattern is goes. Okay. So the first interaction will be the website. Now website nowadays is not limited with only 5 languages. We can say HTML, CSS, PHP or JavaScript, or in the backend we have database. Okay, so it's now very broader technologies we are using nowadays. We have lots of framework of JavaScript like AngularJS, React, jQuery is there, Vue.js is there. Okay, and jumping into the backend part. So now backend is not directly connected with the only PHP. We have Node.js, Python is there, or maybe Java or ASP.NET language is there. Okay, so we got confused. Like these are the languages I need to learn, and then I will find the bugs. It will take a very long time. Okay, it will take maybe 2 3 years. Even that also we didn't got expertise in that part. So how we can limited the scope and then move to the further part. That will be the question comes if you initially done little bit research and start a little bit about bug part. Okay, so firstly, we need to understand about the web and web technology and fundamentals, how this thing is actually work, what are the steps we have to follow, and then we can move further. Okay. So firstly, you need to understand the web application, how the website is actually working, how HTTPS protocol is working, how SSL is working, how the data, flow to understand the response and request of a website and application. Okay. If I showcase you here in a web part. Okay. So there you can see, let's suppose I am visiting some website you can take. Let's go with the OAuth, main. So we will discuss this thing also about the open source foundation and application part. Okay, so this is a browser that we know, and that is a website we have open. Now, the first thing comes like we need to understand the website, how it is look like. Any kind of front end, we will not get that much, in depth knowledge. But after submitting, you can right click on this and you can check the page source. That is the backend, code, which is the front end code only. It is only the front end code. If you just see here, it will showcase you the CSS, little JavaScript and HTML combination code, which is already embedded into HTML only. Okay. So these are the meta filters are there, and then you can go further. These are the links and some tags is available. So which is started with the script part, something like this. Okay. Recordings you will get Vikas. I already recording, so I will share with everybody. Here you can see. So this is an embedded JavaScript is embedded. Okay, this is full JavaScript part. Okay, and then you can go. This is the CSS style. So it is called the embedded CSS style. So as a combined, HTML is very versatile and easy to learn to understand. So this is the front end code only of this website, not the back end. Back end will come when we have some input parameter values. Like here you click join, you will get to some registration page. Here you will click, you will get a login page. When you go here, some store, you have buying some product. If you go with the e-commerce website, where here you click on donate, you will get a one payment gateway. So you can see that is the connectivity, how the data is flow from front end to the back end part. That functionality we need to check. Okay, also one more thing, if you are using browser, any browser, maybe Firefox, Chrome, Brave browser, or Edge. Okay, when you click here, you will get a developer option in the setting. You can go there and enable that thing. Or also, if you click on more tools here, you will get this web developer tool. Okay, options steps will be different in browser, but in Firefox, this is particular part will come. So you can click, or you can even just type a shortcut key called F12. So it will give this inspector mode, or the this is actually used mainly by the front end developers who are developing the website and understand the UI interface, it is working properly or not. Okay, so you can click on this inspector, you will get this first interaction, and this is the HTML code, this is the CSS part. Okay, and then you will get this grid that will showcase you the data on which particular part, what are the things. So this is not that much important for us. This is more important to developers perspective. What is more important us to understand this code. If any kind of front end vulnerability we need to find, we can check here. You can just click, let's suppose on search bar. So this is a search we have added. Okay, so if we do some a script, some payload we will input, this will be the front end output we're going to get in this particular area. Okay, so that functionality we understand. Now then you can go to option network part. Okay, here you can just reload this website. You can see actually in the background how many requests is submitted. So you can see this then scripts, then images, then some HTML files are there that is on load. So this is a simple one website that we have loaded, and in the background you can see around 15 to 20 requests were submitted in the backend. Okay. So whenever a website will load, the first language that is execute is the JavaScript at any cost. Okay. So JavaScript is a functionality that will help to perform different kind of actions and event on a website. Like we want to submit, we want to click, we want to redirect. So these are the things will be done on the JavaScript level. So you can see firstly JavaScript was loaded. Okay. Now here you can see this JavaScript analytics was blocked by the ad blocker, because I'm using ad blocker to not track my record or which country I am visiting the website. So I just disable by the help of ad blocker. Okay, so you can click any one request. Let's suppose we just go with this cookie related, and when you click here you can see the full part, like what is the path in the backend. It's a script, some cache, what is the size of file is loaded, and here you can see the header, that is this is a response header. Firstly you can see the request. So from a web browser, what are the headers we have sent to the server side. So we share that some a website is this host information cookies. These are the things we need to learn and understand what actually this mean, what are the options are there, that thing we learn. And after that you can see the response part here, what kind of response we are getting from the browser, sorry, the server side. Okay, so in that we need to check that it's some headers is missing. So there is a vulnerability we have, you know security headers are missing. That will be a medium level vulnerability we can get it. That is depend, like security headers are missing, so we'll try to manipulate to perform host header attack or redirection attack we can do, or maybe we can perform some accesses on server side to get. So these are the way we are getting one level up in that case scenario. Okay. Now here we have the response, like it is submitting on get method, post method, or put method. So that will also do the testing and helping into the API part also. So that's how you are going. And if the website is using some cookies like username or session management part, so there you can try to steal or bypass the session thing. So these are the different bugs you will get, or even you can individually see here. But I think the response and request you will not get properly. You can get here, or after that I will showcase you how we can capture on Burp Suite. Okay, so that's how you can understand the web and the application approach. Okay, here we also have consoler, so we can try to inject some code and DOM-based accesses attack from here to find the some functionality, and then you can. But of course, for doing this level, we need to learn little bit and understand the JavaScript functionality. Okay, now the first question comes that from where I should learn this all things. Okay, we have lots of resources are available, but how we can learn the basic functionality about the programs and web application languages. So I will recommend that you can go with the very simplifier, but everybody knows I think that is a W3 school. Okay, from here you can just learn the basic syntax. You don't have to learn how to develop a website as a fresher level. Okay, you just have to understand how HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You can take a reference with PHP. If you already know Python, that will be a good. If not, maybe you have learned Java in your college time, so that is also good. It's not a issue because in Java also we will build websites. Okay, so functionalities we need to learn. We don't have to go in depth about the syntax, how to develop a code or how to format a data structure. That thing is not required as a bug hunting or as a bug bounty program. Okay. Yeah, SQL query is also needed because when we go to server side attacks, we require. So here we have multiple database options are available. You just have to learn a basic about MySQL. That's enough. And later when you go to test other SQL servers, you will get a little minor difference in the syntax only. Okay, so here you just have to learn about the some input parameters, how we can fetch data, how we can submit basic syntax. Here it is given order by, here we have null values. Then you can go with union. There you can see drop, alert, unique. So that functionality we just have to learn, not more in depth to manage the database. Okay. Same thing with JavaScript. Also, we have to understand the syntax, how it is used, how it will showcase the prompt, and if there will be some DOM based accesses, so how we can get the DOM functionalities like document.try, document.output. That thing we need to check. Okay, so we don't have to learn everything because if you're learning and starting JavaScript, you just start. We have multiple frameworks are available, so you will got confused what are the things we need to learn and what not. Okay, so with the limited time, just understand the flow and then we can perform hacking. Okay, so moving further, so that is now clear. Like understand the web fundamentals, work how the response request is working. Little bit get a syntax knowledge about the different languages. In front end, you have three languages: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Focus on HTML and CSS. Sorry, not CSS. Move into the JavaScript because JavaScript will give more flexibility to find bugs and execute multiple payloads. In terms of accesses, in terms of CSRF, or you can move to the accesses to RCE vulnerability, or maybe you can go to the IDOR also in the backend part. Okay, so that is more important. Then in the backend, you need to learn about the database connectivity. You can take any one language reference and understand. I will recommend that to go with the PHP because the syntax is very easy, and then learn MySQL as a database query. How to create, how to fetch data, how the union query is working. That are the things. Okay, so for SQL queries and understanding the SQL injection, I can recommend this good very website. He also very good researcher. He have created very good particular blocks about different kind of accesses and SQL queries. So here you will get a different type of techniques how you can find about that thing. So there is a first blog I can share with you. SQL injection. Yeah, here you can see. So it is very step by step, it is given in this website. Like there you can see, if you got some website how you are injecting, and in the back end you will get what kind of queries we need to learn. So different hit and trial method is given. Maybe sometimes the first will work on some website and sometimes it will not work. But nowadays normal SQL injection finding is very hard. We will not get normal SQL injection from web, because nowadays websites and web application firewall is very strong. So they will directly detect. We need to go into the some product or input value. Okay, that time. So we have different SQL injection type is available. So that thing, we need to move, like double query injection is there, blind SQL injection is there. Okay, and further we have, so union based and as true and false boolean based injection we will not get nowadays in website. Again, you can see the OAuth's top 10 standard. SQL injection is little bit third or fourth position, it is going down, because we are getting lots of vulnerability on business logic and authentication base. How to bypass the session token authentication, some invalid misconfiguration is there. So these are the things nowadays we are getting more. Okay, SQL injection was very good if we are doing the hunting like 2 3 year back, but nowadays it is little bit difficult. Of course it is present. I cannot say that every website is secure and mitigated with the web application firewall, or they have very strong defense part. Maybe we can use some filtration or encoding technique. Now encoding technique is like base 32 you can encode it, or just change it into 64 encode, and then you can try to inject. Okay, so that behavior you will need to understand in SQL injection part. Okay, so from here you will get a very good list of the bugs, everything on different database part. So it's a very good blog. You can have a note like securityidiots.com to initially start, or you can try on some web application bugs. Okay, so let's move further. This is a one mind map I have just taken from the website only. You can create your own mind map to initially start after covering your basics things, the concept. Now we will get a very vast domain with list of multiple websites and multiple tools for finding bugs on websites and mobile application, and in the back end we have if API is available. Okay, so we will got confused like from where to start, what to do and what not to do. Okay, so I will recommend that firstly just invest your initial 2 to 3 days time. If you are taking any kind of target, only focus on recon or information gathering. Try to find out whatever the possible endpoints are available on a URL on a website. You can have showdown, scrapping tools are available, subdomain scrapping tools are available. Lots of you will get on Kali Linux as well as on some GitHub tools. Just use it and create a list of your own function, base tool, that which tool you want to working easily, and you remember that we have, if you go with directory enumeration, we have GoBuster, we have dir, we have AMAS is there. Okay, and fuzzing tools are available. So which tool you are more comfortable to use, and you will getting a accurate data. Of course sometimes some hidden URL directories we will not get from normal dirbuster or GoBuster tool, so we'll go with some fuzzing tool to find endpoints URL. Okay, so in that, of course, word list is very important while finding, because sometimes what happens, the directive will be like slash, here you can see in the last here, like particular. So it is showing the bug hunting in that part. Here, let me go. This is the thing. If you can see the downward, bug hunter slash handbook and then mind map is available. So it is a very common, keywords is available. Let's suppose there will be some symbols are there. Question mark equal to search something you will get. So that thing you will not get from a normal word, word list that we use in GoBuster or DeepBuster. So we have to go and create our own custom list of enumeration. So see, if you want to become a more effective bug hunting or bug bounter, okay, so you have to create your own custom list for finding URLs and endpoints, because what which is available on public platform, that the same word list is also used by other security researchers. Okay, So the probability of getting a bounty will be decrease in that case, because they are also using the same word list. They will also get the same list of the endpoints. You will also get the list of endpoints, but maybe he have very good in finding bugs little faster, so he or she will submit that bug before you. Okay, in that case, even your chance of getting a bounty you will not get in that case, correct? But at the same time, if you are using a custom word list, you will get some new endpoints that is not mentioned and that is not available in the public word list. So your chance of bug bounty will be increased. Maybe P1, P2 you will also get at certain point. So that is how you can play trick in that case to get your chance more in getting a bounty. Okay, so these are the some roadmap. I have given this link. I just taken from here so I can showcase you. This is the website you will get. So here you will get multiple mind maps that is built by other security researcher. You can take a reference, you can do practice, and then create your own path, that how fastly you can find a bug or find the endpoints, and then you can try to move further. Okay, like here if you go, it's very simplified. Subdomain enumeration, there we have using AMAS, find domain, so finder, aquatone is there, and sublist. Okay, so these are the very quite fast tools. AMAS and sublist is very quiet, but some finder you will get some more in-depth you know hidden URL directives that will help you. Cert is used to check the SSL certificate. GoBuster is there; it is also quite good comparing with the dbuster. Okay, then you will try to check with the DNS generator to find the domain information and subdomain or name records. Then you can move further to check it is protected by Cloudflare or not. Okay, so this is one scenario. Maybe some website is not using Cloudflare, so there is you can directly jump to the IP scanner on Sudan to find some public IP is vulnerable or not. So this is the different steps we follow, and then we'll move to actual hunting part. Okay, so the more important is that how you are doing the recon. If you go with the default tools, default methods, so that option is also used by the other security researcher also. So what will be the unique thing you are doing comparing with the others? That will be make a difference to get a higher chance of bounty in any program that you have participate. Okay, it will be a public or private. That thing we need to decide. Okay, so these are the some small tips that we follow to get chance and submit the bug more fastly. Okay, so let's move. Yeah, so this is the one mind map we have. Okay, I just given the link. Later you can get the PDF of this presentation, so you can go through and check out it further. Okay, so now the question comes: what exactly you have to do if you are totally fresh? Let me ask that anybody is doing college in second or third year, or all are pass out a student. Just you can mention so I can guide you according to that. Anybody who is 12 pass out? Okay, pass out and second year, great. Anybody is 12 pass out now enter into the college or some? Okay, first year, great, Nazim. And any doing job currently or searching for job? So I will help in that case also. I will guide you. Okay, first year. I think maximum are in first year. Okay, Nitish. Okay, we will discuss later. You can ping me later. I will help you in that part. Yeah, Nazim is doing little bit freelance work. Okay, okay. So I get a little idea. I will just frame particularly a full thing. Okay, so let's suppose we'll just take a very basic. You are just in first year or second year. So currently, if you're doing a bachelor degree in computer, maybe BC or BTech, so as a first year, second year, you will get a programming language that is C, C++, or maybe Java as a default with data structure. So okay, so if you have interest, then only you can learn, or if not interest, so don't focus in that in depth. Just pass this subject that is main required and maintain that 60% as an average percentage in your college degree. So at the placement time, you will get opportunity to sit almost each any company that you are going for. Okay. After that, if you have more interest in only cybersecurity, so learn the different subjects that I have mentioned here. Okay. Apart from this, whatever the college subjects are there, just pass that subject, not focus that we have to do the top in that part, because that is waste. If you are focusing that I can also learn software development as well as I will do hacking, or I will do data science, or cloud computing, so you will got confused. You have a very good time period. Of course you can enjoy, play, entertain yourself, and is improve your English communication. That is also important in IT industry. That will help you to get more chance to pass the interview. And what subjects you are not interested, just pass that subject. That is only needed. Nobody will ask that you have top or not. Okay, if you get a job, if you get a good money, nobody asks that how many percentage you have got, did you have top or not. That nobody asks. Okay, that is my personal experience I'm sharing with you all. So just pass that subjects and focus on these things if you are in initially starting. Understand the web and internet, how internet is working, how networking is working, how protocols are working in computer networking part. We have lots of free resources are available. If you go with the computer networking, you will get multiple full CCNA course on YouTube, free content, or you can also enroll Cisco Net Academy. There also you get a free introductory network part. That is enough to understand the OSI layer, understand the protocol, learn it, then move and jump into the web fundamental. Understand the programming syntax, not depth that we have to develop a website. Okay. In that case, don't focus for now to earn money. You have to invest your time to skills and earn. If you got a chance to get an internship in college time, maybe remotely or offline in security, that will be the very plus point for the college student. Okay. And then understand the basic programming. Then focus on JavaScript and database, because nowadays lots of websites are developed in JavaScript with different frameworks. So if you know the core JavaScript, it's easy to find bugs and understand the flow of website code. And then practice Kali Linux or Linux, basically, if I say, understand the operating system, basic commands you need to learn. Again, for practicing Linux, there is a no big deal is there. Only you have to invest time to learn the commands. Lots of free tutorials are available on Udemy and YouTube. If you require a training, then you can discuss or come with us. Okay, we have lots of institutes are available. So I will guide you. And then jump into the Burp Suite. And in Burp Suite, there is a post figure web academy is available. It will tell you and teach you everything at free of course. All the labs are available that you can try to solve it, and you can do also practice on try hack me or hack the box. That is also free available. Of course it has some subscription part, but you don't have to invest money directly to jump into that part. At least invest 1 year in a free content that is available, and then start building your recon skill on. Take any one bug bounty program website, try to check in the scope what are the findings we are doing, and that's how you can implement your learning into the real practice part. And if you found some bug, of course it will be your lucky that you can get a bounty. Now you can invest that money to buy a higher end laptop to perform multiple tasks, that thing. Also, let's suppose some students maybe are don't have laptop right now, correct? Maybe if they have a laptop, not that much good configuration. Okay, so that's not the issue is that you can do lots of practice on online lab is available, just like you can get with hack the box and try hack me. There is a online. And for web application learning, you don't have to run high end laptop as an initial. Okay, of course, when we are doing some fuzzing task, when we are doing some brute force technique, then we require a high computing power laptop because it will utilize more CPU power in that case. But at least the initially start, you don't have to invest lots of money to learn this thing. Okay, you will start from scratch, learn things with a free of resources. If you got earn some money in bug hunting or bounty program, then you can invest that money to buy some good high end laptop or increase RAM. That is also good to go. So this is my suggestion that you can set this kind of mindset. All depends on your time investment, how much time you are investing to learn this thing, and create community, connect with lots of people in LinkedIn, Twitter, connect with the GitHub tools people, how they have built that tool, how their mindset is that. Check the walkthroughs on YouTube, some podcasts you can also see bug bounty, that how they are doing the research, how they are finding the bugs. So you can try to use that techniques in your own hunting style. Don't copy paste the same method. Try to integrate with your own style of an understanding. That is more important. Okay. Now for the pass out candidate. Already you have passed out. You have very less time because there is a pressure with the job we will get. You are doing freelancing job, that is also good, but it is not consistent. If you have very good connection and some referral program, then you will get a good money in that part. But if it is not consistent, there will be a family pressure will be there. That I can say. So finding a job will be a little bit difficult as an initial start, I can say, because in India a very boom is there in cybersecurity and lots of competition is also there. So some students are struggling with they don't have certificate, they don't have a proper experience, or maybe they don't have some projects to showcase. Of course, one more question comes that what should I showcase in a project part in web application or cybersecurity? So that's the one deal we have. So in that case, you can showcase the ranking and progress on try hack me or hack the box, what you are practicing. If you have find some little bit programming, then you can create a small tools, fuzzing tools that you can showcase on GitHub as a project. And you do some research work and publish some blogs. That will be also part of research work. That will also showcase your interest and extra skills in cybersecurity. Okay, so these are the things you can mention in our projects or as a security or freelance experience in that case. Okay, so that will be suggestion. After that, of course, we have to build a strong resume. Then we have to connect with some companies who are hiring for freshers or little experience. And yeah, you have to prepare a good communication skills so that you can confidently give the answer. Okay, so this will discuss, but our topic is more into the bug bounty. I will take one more session in how to set up a resume and job part, how to apply, where to apply, what are the tricks that we'll also discuss. I will come up maybe next week or next to next week we will do. But that is the steps that follow. If you are in college and if you are already passed out, then you have to do practice on try hack me, learn the bug suit academy to find bugs, and then do practice on the real bug bounty program platforms. Try to implement that thing. Maybe you will not get first month any bug, maybe you will get in second month. So this is how you can start. And parallelly, if you are trying to get some internship as experience, that will also plus point. Okay, so you will get a little exposure of industry, like what in industry we are doing. In industry, we are not doing a totally bug bounty as a part. We will do pen testing project. So in pen testing project, the scope is little bit different. Okay, we also find the bugs, that is the main target. But after that finding bugs, we will do the recommendation, how to fix it, how to implement security, the defense part. Okay, so these are the steps that you all can follow. Okay. Okay, so let's move further. So coming to the OAups top 10, that main topic that we have to get. So I think everybody maybe know some of the definition you will get from the official website. Now to do practice, where you can do the practice and how to do. So for practice, we have, if you are initially starting, you can go with DVWA. We have Buggy web application is there, BWeb. We have OAups Juicebox is there. We have WebGot is available. And then you can go practice on Bubsuit Academy. So I will showcase you some resources. You can go with DVWA. That will also give you, some. It's a build on PHP and MySQL. Of course, nowadays we are changing PHP with some advanced framework and a strong security defense. But as a fresher, it still be the first reference point to understand the functionality. All the solution is available on internet, so that is not a target. Okay, you can just go through, just understand the flow. Of course, the target is not to solve the application. The target should be there that how this application is working and how the database manipulate. Okay, this is a little older. Then after DBW, you can go with WebGot also. So it will also give, it's based on Java based applications. You will get the understanding about Java functionality and particular part, what are the bugs you can get it in that case. Okay, so it also has some new updated challenges. You can see here, like injection, broken authentication, that thing. Okay, after building that thing, then you can move to OAuth juice shop, or you have box is also available. I think juice shop is there. Yeah. So here we have around 100 challenges. Box is available on this website. It's a e-commerce website actually. So there you will get a little broad exposure about you know the findings. So here you can see broken access, anti-automation. Okay, that thing is available. Then you can move to Postsugar Academy. That is the part of that is a company who build Bobsuit. Okay, of course you have to. This is the one. So this is totally free. Okay, one level you can clear, then you can move to next lab and very easily explain about the steps. What is the possible approach we have to do, and some new topics. You can see nowadays we are also not only you know just limited. This is a very recent API based testing is going on. We are not now performing testing on REST API. Of course, it is available, but GraphQL testing database is coming. So these are the new trending topics in APIs and bug huntings you will get. Some of the this prototype pollution is there, browser based request smuggling. Okay, so these are the trending new labs APIs that researchers are doing. But as a fresher, the always be trending and traditional we have these things as an initial start when you are in college and start to learn. So it's totally free. Lots of free content is available, and with a different web portal you will get the labs to find bugs. Okay. Only the thing is that you need to invest time to follow and perform this kind of attacks and learn the things. Okay, then you can go to understand more. So we have one more website is the Hex Planning. So here you will get a walkthrough. It's not a totally practical, but it is a graphical way walkthrough is given in top 10. So there you can see OAuth top 10. Let me zoom this thing. Yeah. So like how to perform broker access control, cryptography base, injection base. So it is a 2017 list is there, I think. Yeah. So if you see broken access control, you will get, okay, let me just log in with my Google ID. Okay. So it's login or not. Let me go. Yeah. So after logging, it's totally free. You just sign up because after sign up, you will get more flexibility of other exercises list. So this here you can see session fixation that thing. So it just a walkthrough is given. Let's suppose we want to go for click jacking. Nowadays we will not get that click jacking bugs. This auto filter because programming language are also getting advanced. Developers also getting advanced. So we need to move to advanced techniques. It's just given in a step by step, like how the definition is, how the website look like. When you click, what will happen? What is the next step? This is the front end code of you know HTML is given. So this is the code we have called iframe. Okay, so iframe will decide the border and position of this image and the content part. Okay, so if you click next, what happened if you just change the division, that is a frame size. So how attacker can redirect it, or here you can say it is redirecting to some another website link after masking in that level. So that's how a hacker can bypass or redirect some malicious link. So that's just a graphical overview is given. Okay, so just see the flow. Of course, to performing click jacking attack, we have multiple codes are available that you can use and work on that area. Okay, so that just one reference website you can go through. It's a hacksplanning uh, .com is a website. Okay, you will get a WAPS top 10, all this thing. Okay, there is one more, I think. I don't know the full website name. I think application dot security, I think. Yeah. This is a little bit more graphically enhanced tutorial walkthrough is given of API as well as web also. Here you can see. So if you go, uh, also they have, okay, they also updated about Docker and Kubernetes also. Okay, so here you can see like SSRF, click jacking, command injection. There you can see some hosted injection. There you can get. So it's again free. Okay, you just have to see the flow. There you can see the steps. You can click next instruction. You can go like this. You click next for that part. You can see here particularly the definition is given. Then what to do? You can see forget password. You will get some link. So you will get this thing. Now you can copy this particular file, email, and then request a link. And now you will get a reset link. Okay. So now it is asking to sign up. I think. Okay. After sign up, you can follow the further part. So just I'm giving a walkthrough that these are the websites is available at free. You can take benefit from these free resources. After that, you can go some subscription level. Okay. Even after that, these are the initial start. That now you have to level up. So you can go with Hacker One CTF. So this is the website. There you can learn more about web application with the CTF platform. To understand the platform of Hacker One, you can start journey from here, and you will get a list of the works that you can learn. It's Hacker 101. Okay, so getting started, web start. These are the materials is given. Okay, so that thing you can do. Web hacking, basics of web hacking you can learn from here. Also like accesses this thing. Free resource. This is totally free. You don't have to investing any money. You will get some video recording, some Discord channel they also have for discussion. So in discussion group you can add and see that what others people are working and asking and discussing. Okay, so this is for hacker one inventory list is available that you can go through. After that, you can have this. I think web book. So you can go for web hacking 101. This is the one book I will recommend. Other also are available. Bug bounty researcher is there. Hacker 102. So this is a full PDF is given here. Okay, and then you can go with the OOPS technique that will also help you in bug hunting as well as in company to perform pen testing. So I think latest we will get 4.2. I think it is launch or not, but it also integrated with threat modeling. So these are the topics are available, all these steps. So let me showcase you the PDF. I think yeah, here we have the PDF. So you can download these free resources and see what are the step by step you have to perform attack. If you read all this book, you will get a very broader idea. Like here you can see fingerprint information gathering, checking the web page command, map part, configuration. Okay. Then test method, HTTP string. Okay, so you can see how to authentication testing you can do. Different techniques. Okay. So if you are doing bypass of login page, okay, you don't have to always perform brute force attack. Everybody knows brute force attack. Let me know. Yes or no. Just type yes or no, particularly in that case. Yeah. So brute force attack is good when we are doing testing, but as a pen tester, that is the last step that you have to follow. Okay. Before that, you have to see the functionality control and something like that. That will help you to check. Brute force will be effective, but it will be a time-taking process. The reason is very simplified because if in the word list the original password is not available, so it will take longer time, maybe 1 days, 2 days, or maybe week also. Okay, so all the password attack is all depend on the password list. If the password list is very effective, then only you can get the password easily. Okay, if not, so there is a no chance you will get a password at any cost. Okay, so in that case, you need to understand the different techniques how you can follow this particular area to check and perform the task. Okay, so these are the different techniques are available that you can follow. In XML injection, you can see LDAP, XML, SSI, that thing you can do and perform. Okay, so these are the steps that you can follow and you can do. Okay, so you can follow these things, download, refresh, go through, and learn. After learning this thing, then you can jump to any one. Let's suppose if you go for bug crowd, we have lots of public websites are available that you can take any one bug bounty portal and see the scope that what you need to follow and do. So if you click on this program directory, you will see some updated programs they have launched. Some are already ongoing. So you can see this is a recent one, like they have updated with some new URL in the scope part. So let's suppose if you go with Bluehost. Okay, so it's a hosting provider company, and they can get up to the this much bounty. Their current this thing you can see which are the person have just got a recent Hall of Fame, and this is the scope they are looking for. So they are only accepting up to P3, that is a medium, high, and critical vulnerability. They are not looking for some low because maybe that is already mitigated. So this is the scope is available like Bluehost, MyBlue, Help Chat, and that thing. Okay, so you got the scope, you got the reward point. After that, what are the bugs you can submit? They are asking like accessing a time to bypass account takeover vulnerability. Okay, denial of service attack. These are the things are there. Okay, so that is the part. If you are using some username and password credential, go with this one specific like email ID and something like this. Okay, what they are not accepting nowadays. So they are not accepting P3 or P4 accesses. That is front end. I think reflected accesses vulnerability. Servers security misconfiguration. They are not accepting. If you perform CSRF on a login page, they will not be acceptable. Of course, there will be bug, but they are not accepting, or you are not eligible for the bounty. Even you can find, you can do the testing. No SSL certificate they are accepting, like security headers. Okay, CSRF they are not using. Okay, so if you working on this part, you are wasting your time to get a bug bounty. Okay, because they are not accepting in that case. That's why. So these are the some rules they have written, and if you just follow with this part, find bugs, you will get a try to chance. Same thing if you go with a hacker one, they also have some their own steps that you need to follow. Okay, so we have to follow some specific rules to start hunting. So if you go to the hacker, then you can get the activity here. You can get and learn opportunities there. You can get the reports and the other particular parts. Okay, so it's taking a little time to open. Here you will get all the directives. Okay, so here you can see they have a little bit updated the portal also. Before this was a little bit different. Now they have updated like this thing. So you can see some new programs are into the market. So this is the main target of new security researchers. As soon as some new portal is come, they will directly jump to find bugs. Okay, this is one bank is there, third bank VDP, Trust Financial. So let's suppose we go to see the detail of this bank related application. Okay, so this is a website 53.com, and then if you move, this is the some response they will give, and what is the rules they you can follow, what is the bugs they are scoping. So now here you will try to do like access attack or CSRF attack. Okay, then you can do directory traversal. Non-qualification bugs is this thing. You cannot perform core cross origin, no required. IP address disclosure is not that much they have concern. Email testing they are not looking for issue like spam or something like that. Missing HTTP security address they are not looking for accepting. SSL vulnerability they are not looking for. MITM attack or some spam they will not accept in the bounty part. Okay, so you don't have to waste time in that testing part. Then you can initially start checking the bugs and that thing. You can go to the website here and you can explore a little bit about the technology, how this thing is actually work. Okay, so this is a website. If you check this, I am using a webalizer tool to identify what is the technology they have built. So the website is built on Adobe Experience Manager. It is a CMS platform that is stand for Content Management System. Okay, they are using the Akamai CDN provider, not the Cloudflare. So that is a different we have, and some backend analytics code, and some backend is built on JavaScript query. They are using HSTS, so you can try to check this. The platform is now is connected with the AWS platform, that is AWS Cloud. So maybe you will try to get some backend, IP address which is connected with AWS. So maybe you can try to fetch that thing. That will be the part of infra testing. Okay, and the server is running on Apache. Okay, so build on Java language. So Apache server we need to find if any disclosure we can get it. Okay, so that is the step we have got it. Now you need to move further and explore the functionality. That if you click on login page, you are getting a pop-up. No, it is a direct web portal. It is a built-in JavaScript. So which click and then you can go to login, something like that. Now it is redirecting. So you can see after redirecting how it is redirected with cache or portal or auth path. So authentication is here is connected. Now if you do a testing or user ID, so if I just type any number and password, login it, it will give that the user ID and password both are incorrect. Okay, so if you click on forget password, what will be the next step you will get? Okay, so this thing we are just exploring with the help of web browser only. Maybe we can intercept that thing in Bobsuit and then let's see what are the requests it will share. Okay, so that's how you can initially start. So anybody have any question till here? Let me know. Any query? Any query? All good till here? Just let me know yes or no. So we'll jump to the practical part. I will showcase few practicals. Yeah. So let me know that which are the tools that you have used if you are doing some testing or some part. Anybody? Which other tools you heard about it? And we use AMAS. Okay. Any other tools apart from that? Okay, I will write some steps that if you are doing a testing, what will be the your first approach? To let's suppose if I given you www.example.com a website and a scope I have defined that any bug if you have found on OAuth's top 10 list that will be acceptable. So what will be your first step? Like how you initially start. If anybody is doing, they can tell. You can unmute or also explain your way of style to finding the testing. So what will be your approach? Anybody, if you want to tell your experience in that part. Okay, anybody want to tell? What will be your first step if you have got some website? Or let's suppose I will give one live website, Altoro Mutual. Let's go to this website. Okay, instead of login, this is the page. Okay, so this website we have got it. Okay, so what will be your first initial step that you can start hacking or finding bug? Anybody can try to give answer. I got two tool name by Vikas that he is using AMRs and DNS. Okay, so AMAS is used for finding IP address and port number details, and DNS is used for DNS enumeration to find service record and DNS record. Okay, I will showcase you as a practical. So anybody can, give what will be your first approach. Okay, anybody. Meanwhile, I will just open the Kali machine. Okay, you can also ask in the Hindi or English. That's not a problem. So one information I got from Vikas, that is we go for information gathering. Okay, that is correct. That is the first initial approach, because if you get a target, this is your target. You need to hack or you need to find bug. So firstly, you need to understand that what is my target is, on which technology the software or application is built, or if it is a product, how you can initially start. So initial information gathering is very needed. Until unless you don't know anything, how you can find a bug? That will be the first question comes. So of course, yeah, correct. And information gathering, now we have very multiple range of tools are available. You can go with the DNS approach, finding IP address, checking open source tools to check the technology, web technology findings, part, then which program language we are using. Okay, then you can jump to the URL, subdomain categories. Okay, and then you can go for hidden directories to check it. Lots of things is there in part. As a combine, I can say in a web reference that thing. So you can go and call as recon techniques. Okay, that will be one good term. So this is how you can initially start. So let me showcase. Let's suppose we go to our system hacking. Okay, just a second. Okay, so here we got the Kali machine. Anybody is who's first time seeing or first time using? Anybody is there? Let me know. Or everybody knows about Kali Linux. I think everybody knows, correct? So this is the Linux machine we have. It's based on Debian flavor, and this is the list of tools which is available on Kali Linux. So around 150 plus tools are available for different kind of attacks you're gonna do, like information gathering, web application analysis, password attack, Wi-Fi attack. All these thing is available. Okay, so our target is to do the information gathering, analysis, and application part. Okay, so the website that we have found is the this one, Altaro Mutual. That thing. Let's me copy and let me open in the Kali machine. So it is showing disconnected. Let me connect with internet. Okay, so this is the website you have got. It's a sample website that we use for testing purpose. So this you can see it's like a online banking application is there that you can use. You can see these are the services they have. Product check is the loan you want to take, card related information, investment and insurance. And some small businesses is also available. Okay, so if you click on online banking, you will get the same page, and there you can see the login page. You get some exposure here. You can get this thing, or search box is there. So we have multiple tools that you can use to analysis. Let's me open the terminal. So for information gathering, we have to follow lots of techniques. If you can see AMRs, as Vikas has said, that you can use. If you don't know what is the tool is used for, what kind of command you can use, you can just simply type AMRs and then hyphen elf. So it will tell you that what it can do. Version detection, enumeration in depth. Okay. So that information is given here about the tool part. Okay. Apart from that, you can use nmap to find the IP address and that thing. So there is a one tool that will tell you about the technical programming language which is used or some technology the website is built on. Okay, so that will be what web. Or if you have a browser, so there you can use the extension. It's called Webalizer. I am using this one. And one more we have, it's built with extension is also available. So that will also tell you the, technology of the website is built in. So what web, and then you can use this URL and hit enter. So it will tell you the technology it is in a build on in that case. So here you can see we got the HTTP server which is running on Apache Coyote 1.1. Okay, the title of the website is this thing. The IP address we have got this one, and the country from where it is hosted is US. And here you can see it is built on Java. Okay, so that's how you got the initial approach. Okay, they are using cookies, so here you can have. You got the information like this way. Okay, let's suppose we need to bypass this JavaScript login page or that particular part. So you can right click on it. You can also see the page source code from here. Now we will got confused like what is the main login page content is there. Okay, here you see it. So this is the form title, the tag that we use to build the HTML form. So this is the code is written. This is a full code. Okay, let me zoom here. You can see. So post method is used by the form login ID. So it is given the name and the password. Okay, so you can try to input some. Let's suppose if you try to do admin password, you can see it is showing we are sorry, but the username and password was not found in our system. Now you can try to perform brute force attack. That is the very first thing comes into our mind. Okay, of course we can do it. We have option is available. So for performing here you can use a tool Hydra to perform the attack, or you can use burp suit also to perform attack. Only the thing is matter the word list should be effective. Okay, if you don't have a proper word list, any kind of tool will not able to find the password easily. Okay, so now to set up a burp suit here. So here I will open the burp suit. It is also it's a community version, so you can use in build, or you can also install on Windows laptop or operating system also. It's support. So what it is showing, let me check with that part. Burp suit. I think it is so it also required a Java background as a support part. So it is showing that you are repairing this thing, but should not be fully tested. Okay, let me open. Yeah, it is opening. So that is the interface we have about Bubsuit, in which leave that thing next, start it. Okay, I think it is got. Okay, so this is the one thing we required, and to set up a proxy, you can use this extension called Foxy Proxy. It's easy. You can just install from the extension. It support each browser, Chrome, Firefox, and Edge also. So this is the dashboard you will get as a Burp suit, and then you can click here particularly. Project is there, intruder is there. You can use this particular part, and then repeater. So project will tell you that which project you are working on. You can rename and set it. So generally in our industry, we follow the pen testing project. Now here you can go to proxy. Now in proxy, now you can go to proxy settings, and this is the proxy IP which you can set. Same thing you can do on the browser here. Okay. So when you on this thing, and if you go to there, so you this thing, now you can off. So this is on, now it is connected. So if you put anything like admin, when you submit, it will redirect that packet to the burp suite here automatically. Okay, so that is an intercept. And in the browser, you can see still in the loading mode because this is not submitted to the server, it's still in the communication part. So we just intercept that thing, just like man in the middle approach, and with it. So now we can verify or modify this thing and then submit. So if I forward, so for server, Bubsuit will act as a client instead of the browser. Okay, so here you can see if I forward this request, you can see the error is come like this after getting that value part to cut information. Okay, still it is loading. Yeah, forward this thing. There you can see. So admin is a particular password was there. Actually, this is the default password, so it's easy. Let me just log out it. It's simply login. Okay, there is no click here to apply my account forward. Okay, from here you can sign off. Okay, now let's see the first. So you can click on the sign in button. You will get this particular forward, again forward. You can see got the particular part. Okay, these are the some backend also is coming. Okay, so now here you can see got normal. Now to perform brute force attack, what you can do, I will just type admin as a user and some random password and log in. So it will send the request to the burp suite. There you can see admin and password. So right click on it, you can send to repeater. Now repeater will give the testing part. You can just manipulate the different techniques, update, modify some request, and then you can try to check the response here. In the background, it's still into the loading mode. Okay, so that thing you can see. If you forward it, forward, you can see it is giving the error. But in the background, in the burp suite, we have actually captured that thing. So now to perform brute force attack, what you have to do, you can right click and send to the intruder. So intruder, you will get this full input values where we have to perform the brute force attack. So you just clear all the value, and we just require to set a password there because we know that admin is the admin user right now. Okay, so just click in this part and add as a parameter value. After that, you can have different kind of type attacks. Sniper, betting ram, pitchfork is there, and cluster bombing. So for now, we just required a single set of payload. Okay. If we have two, so you can go maybe pitchfork and cluster bomb. So just now we are using this sniper. Click on it, then go to payload. Now here you have to upload the word list that what kind of password you want to try. So I'm just giving you some random password as an example. Okay, administrator. Okay, admin. Okay, something like that. I have just given multiple password. You can just import also. You can load here, and you will get some PDF file. You can upload or text file. So this is the full list we have taken. Now after that, you just have to check the position, the payload, and then you can just start attack. So this is called the brute force attack that we are performing. And at the time of brute force attack, you can see the utilization of CPU is increased here. Then now it is again down. So here you can see we got all this request and the response, request and response. So at certain point you will get one difference between the length of that particular part. So here you can see we got this thing. 302 is stand for redirection, and this is we have got. So admin is the password, and you can see the response here. So right now you can just send to the repeater this thing. Go to there and you can just send this request. It will give a 302 that is found, and then you can redirect this thing. This is the actual code is given here. Okay, so this is also vulnerability because it is a encoded base 64. The data is encoded. The username and password is encoded in this part, and if you decode, you will see the account number and this particular. So it is called the information disclosure vulnerability is available. Okay, I can just send this to decoder. Here you can see. You can just smart decode, or you can just decode in base 64. You can see the detail, that is account number, corporate name, then some value is available and some balances you can see. So this is the part we call as a information disclosure. Meanwhile, also we can bypass the login. We get the admin access. So this is a high level vulnerability. You can click on this follow redirection and you see we got the access. So you can click on render option. You will see the little web content part, something like this. As you can see, corporate account, what is the limit of that particular visa card or credit limit, you have see as a that part. So this is the one technique that you can use to bypass, but this is a very older part you can have. Okay, further we can do SQL injection bypass technique also in that query. So if you go there, here you can see this is the techniques you can use. That is a true and false technique. So you can use anyone. Let's suppose you can just copy this thing, anyone, it's just random. So it's just manipulating the database, true or false condition. Okay, so here you can see the website is there. You can click on sign in and you can just paste the same content and log in. You will get the login access because any one condition is going to. So if you understand this thing, admin is a user. After that, it is showing minus minus to manipulate that error of database. Okay, so that's how it is using, and then we can log in. So we will get the part. But these are the very small bug that how you initially start and learning as a beginner level. But nowadays, if you go to find bugs on this same approach, they will be not available. Lots of website having a very strong two-factor authentication. Auth bypass is available. So authentication bypass we need to learn and understand. So maybe in future I will showcase you how to do that thing in the next session. Okay, this is for a beginner level that I have gone through. So in the next maybe in upcoming day, I will showcase you how to do the OTP bypass and authentication bypass techniques that we are now using nowadays, or two-factor authentication thing. Okay, so that's one example is that. In this example, anybody have any doubt? Any question is there? Do let me know. You can ask in Hindi or English also. That's not a issue is there. Anybody have any query question? All good till here? Just you all can ask. Okay, so this is the full list is available that you can learn and follow step by step. Okay, and then we have some resources I have put here. So there you can initially start doing the testing and techniques. So you can see here. It's a very good steps step is given about the tricks. So if you go to these are the hacking tricks are available. You can follow. It's not only limited to web application, but you also get about Windows hacking, Linux hacking, you know, all that steps are given. How to perform a recon methodology. What are the steps we have to follow? Okay, from where you can do the initially start. These are the options available here. So here you can see which website you can go check the IP address details, then domain information. This is the steps we follow as a recon part. These are the tools we have, public portal. Some of are free, some of are not. So you can just check AMAS queries, they are like tracking part. Okay, multiple tools and space are available. So you can go through and check one by one to find bugs. So this is only about the recon part. AMAS, subfinder, find domain, more we have like asset finders, Sudomi is there. Okay, the harvester is available. So the more explore you can do, you will get multiple options to get into the detail about the findings. So the more larger attack surface will be there, there is a more chance of finding new bugs, and it will increase your bounty chances also. Okay, so that's the thing I will recommend to everybody to work on it. Okay, any doubt anybody till here? Let me know. All good? Okay, and if you have noticed, I have added lots of some techniques about payloads in each slide. Okay, so that you can use for your testing purpose. Here you can see in the last I have added one more. That will be the RFI approach in the server part. You can just redirect to the part and you will get the Linux password user list is available that you can use. In the previous you can go there, you can see the constructing of the accesses and find the DOM based accesses part also. So lots of hidden thing I have not yet mentioned. Here you can see this admin bypass technique of union injection. So how to bypass a mod security, and behind the image you can see this is the one pattern you can use. It's a SQL query, but how we can manipulate with some pattern to bypass mod security. So these are the some hidden thing I have added in the PPT. Maybe if you notice, you can just go through it to check. Okay. And yeah, these are the resources. For more questions and query, I am welcoming all. So this is all for the session. Now, anybody have any question, query, you can ask in Hindi, English related to career path, job related, anything you want to ask, anybody have to go. Yeah, all are welcome. You can also unmute yourself, you can ask question, or in the chat also you can ask questions. Yeah, hope you enjoy. So anyone have any question, query, let me know. कोई सवाल किसी को पूछना है, any query? Yeah, that thing I will provide in the WhatsApp group link so you can get it from there. Okay. Other than that, any other query? Like I got one more. Okay. So Nazim is doing some freelance work. Okay. You can get more projects from freelancer and Upwork. You just have to connect with some CISOs or maybe VPs or security background. From there, you can try to connect and showcase your service to get chance of getting more projects. Okay. And then yeah. Any other query? Anybody have? All good? I think nobody have. कोई और सवाल किसी को पूछना है? Okay. So for more details, you can just follow me on Instagram and on LinkedIn. I will give you more details. And anything you want to ask in terms of job related, project related, or training related, so you can connect with me. I will help you out and give you lots of more resources because this is just a beginner level. So in the future, we will also come with the advanced topic within a specific part. Let's suppose we want to find testing on the session authentication part. So what are the different techniques we can use that I will showcase you in depth. Okay. So be connected will help you a lot. Project idea in MERN, I think a little bit different topic for this, but you can ping me on WhatsApp. So I will give you some project idea in there. Like you can go with the CRM platform to build ticket management tool. You can use it, or HRM management tool. You can build on MERN platform that is required for business perspective, so that you can use and follow up it. Okay, so once again thank you all for joining. Hope you enjoy. Lots of stuffs are there, so do practice, do learning and enjoy the time. Okay, so thank you all, thank you once again. We'll connect in future. Yeah, thank you all.